Okay, so I lied. I'm not making professional grade videos. I tried. That shit is fucking horrendous. Um, Let me show you my super professional setup here real quick. Peep the Christmas tree. It's fucking February. Dude, this took me like, how do I zoom out on this shit? So this is a 10-minute video, right? Sorry, yeah, I know the fucking goofy ass lamp sitting here. How do I? So, dude, 10-minute video, right? This shit took me like 2 weeks to even get to this point. Like, I think it was this part that was killing me. Like, this sort of shit. Situation. You can break it down and make it super, super simple. These little animation shits, dude. Almost to the point where you don't even know that you're actively rebuilding yourself. So you can back a few years. Dude, like, I can't, bro. I can't do this shit. Let me. Is this even now? Please? No. Come on, iPhone, get even. Okay, close enough. Anywho, that shit took so fucking long to try and like edit out. Like, and it's not hard. It's literally just like, and like the animation sucks. It's not hard to do. It just takes so much time. Like, it's really simple. It's like a landscaping job. Like, I'm sorry if you're in landscaping and I'm about to talk shit on it. It's not hard. It's just tedious, and I hate tedious because like I know what to do, or like I have a pretty good idea of what to do. It just takes time to cut through out like all of the uhs and the buts and like all the shitty audio, adding in B-roll, finding good audio, and I know that all the time gets cut down a lot once you actually have all the assets for it, and you can make it like a lot easier to do. It's just, dude, every single night it would be I come home from work and I'm fucking tired and I try getting on the shit and I try making something happen for like an hour and a half and like it just would not want to go. Sorry, this is still. Stay. Alright, yeah. And it would still like it just wouldn't work properly. So like I'm not very fucking keen on trying to keep making that work. Like I went through a couple different things. One was looking at retention editing because that was kind of my original plan was to kind of like be stereotypical, just like fucking making Iman Godzi type videos. Maybe not so much now because he's just like pitching his fucking course pretty much now. But like just that kind of dark style, very retention, like constantly popping up. Here's this, here's that, boom, 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 transition here, all that sort of shit. Like if you're looking into doing YouTube as like a career or something like that, look into retention editing. It's just it takes a lot of fucking time, but that's something that'll keep your viewers around for the whole video and get you the most money out of your ads. But yeah, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, I was looking into that, and then like I came across this video where it's just like people want to build connection with their audience, or the audience wants to build connection with the person, and this is so much more fun for me. Just like I don't have to touch anything. I literally just upload. I might start doing like a thumbnail or something like that because there have been some horrendous thumbnails that just get popped out by YouTube, and it kind of like, ugh, you know. But yeah, man, I don't know if I can do like the YouTuber ass, like that kind of throws a wrench into things because kind of like one of my plans a little bit, and I know this is something like really stupid to give up over, but I can't see myself like editing this long term. And I looked into doing editors as well, and they're like ridiculously expensive, either really expensive or like the quality of work isn't really justified for the price. It's just I don't know. Anyways, I prefer doing this a lot more, and I think this is much more personable. And you're never gonna see that video that I just fucking put together. I feel like an idiot even like trying to be somebody I'm not on there. Like I mean, it's still me. It's just it's in a different manner. It's where I'm talking and like fucking doing all this bullshit about. Like I don't even know how to. I'm kind of like putting on a voice a little bit, and I probably should work on my voice anyways, just because it's super super inconsistent. I don't know how this shit happened. It was just kind of like damn, my ADHD or whatever the fuck's really getting to me. I've gotten off topic like 4 times. I'm sorry. But like my voice is fucking weird. Like you hear what just happened? My voice is fucking weird. So like there's this whole thing where like when I was working at Dutch Bros, nobody could fucking hear me, and like you'll probably, if you go back to like my first few videos, my voice was a little bit like deeper and just like kind of monotone as fuck. And that's because I didn't put any expression into like what I was saying, because like I was like super depressed and just like wouldn't fucking, no enthusiasm about anything. So it was just like a bunch of, just fucking just talking like this all the time. Just, yeah, so fucking like that's not realistically how I talk now. I don't even know where I was going with this. Yeah, and then there's this thing at Dutch Bros where nobody could, rocking a fucking Dutch Bros shirt right now. There's this thing at Dutch Bros where nobody could fucking hear me over the machines, and I put on a really customer salesy voice. I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? What can I get started for?" Like, that sort of shit. And then in car sales now, you have to have some sort of enthusiasm and act like you actually like talking to the person, which I do majority of the time. But like you can't be all fucking monotone and sad and boring and like, So it's at least kind of this what I'm doing right now. Like, and this is pretty much how I talk now. I don't even know where I was going with that. Just kind of got brought up. Yeah, the YouTube video that I just shot, that shit was like, how do I even act this shit out? What was the video even about? It was like how to get yourself out of, yeah, it was steps for restarting from rock bottom. And to be honest, I'll probably make a video on that after this one, just like in this style. But yeah, the steps, it was like, fuck, it was all scripted as fuck too. So let me just read off this shit real quick. So I was talking like this in the whole shit. You may feel like you're stuck at rock bottom, but I promise you there are steps you could take to get yourself out of your current situation. Like, that sort of shit, dude. Like, that's not how I talk. This is how I talk. Damn, I really got off on a tangent. I was just putting on a fucking YouTuber voice and just, I don't know, I can't do that. It's not sustainable. It's not something I want to do long term. And maybe I come back to it in the future at some point and somebody else can fucking edit my videos for ridiculous amounts of money. But for right now, I'm doing this shit and you can put up with it. But yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do like the whole, I don't really know how we're moving forward. I do want to focus on, and this is just a personal thing, but it also makes it better for you as well. Focusing on the whole like stuttering and not being confident in my words thing. So if you watch any of this stuff, or if you've seen previous videos or even just this one, you'll notice a lot in my speech pattern that there's a lot of long pauses where I'm just like, the thing over, that sort of stuff. There is I just fucking did the thing again. Yeah, so long pauses, a lot of like getting way off track, just like you just saw me doing, and just a lot of speech problems in general. And like that's just something I want to fix in myself, just as a regular deal. Like it has nothing to do with fucking making videos. It's just talking to people. It's a lot easier to just get your point straight across, and you seem a lot more confident, a lot more like, it's way easier to have conversation than just saying random shit. Unfortunately, that's how my brain works, so that's gonna take some trouble to get out of. But I do want to get towards that at some point. We're getting there. One small other thing I might do for this is get something similar to this. I found these little poverty fucking, photo welt, whatever that is. Me and my homie used to have a podcast back in the day where we just talk about all the illegal shit we do. So we took that down for obvious reasons. But I was so disappointed, dude. Being a little poverty mic set thing. Motherfucker. You just clip it right there. And then this thing transmits to this one right here. unfortunately, this thing is so old that it does like the old auxiliary port on here, and I don't have an adapter for my phone. So this one kind of sucks anyways, and instead of getting an adapter, which I'm probably never going to use for anything else, I might think about doing an audio thing, because you can probably hear my fan in my computer being super, super loud right now. It's probably my own fault for not flipping the camera the other way, but you get the gist. So that's kind of where we're at on the YouTube thing. My plan is to kind of move forward, kind of like Sam Sulik videos. Are you kidding me? Ah, that sucks. Let me. Sorry, I'm about to wrap this up. I just want a little light. And what if we do this? Boom, a little bit more. Yeah, so moving forward, I'd like to kind of make this a little more like kind of Sam Sulik sort of videos, if that makes sense. So it's just going to be just talking, just hopefully in a more concise manner where I'm just getting my point across of where I'm kind of at and not mumbling so much. Or maybe I do, because that's how my brain works, and that's what this whole thing is about conveying how some dumbass kid who's got a million things going on in his head can like figure his shit out, you know. So that's where we're at currently. A lot of shit's, I mean, not a lot of shit's happened. It's just a lot going on in my head. I have a million thoughts every single day. I actually plan on making a video like immediately after this, and then just like double uploading or something. I'm gonna switch shirts just for it, just so I can differentiate when I'm looking at the clips. But I think I'll probably do like the 5 steps to kind of get you out of rock bottom, just as like a fun thing, because that video was supposed to come out in like a proper form. Anyways, you get my drift. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Peace.